The engineers keeping an eye on a landslide in Allentown tonight.
Water and mud continues to run down the hill behind several homes on Arlington Avenue. John Shumway is out there now and has the very latest on what the city is telling the people who live there. John.
Yeah, actually some good news in that respect. In fact, the folks who have evacuated out of the two homes here, 9, 16, and 14, have been told it's okay to come back home tonight. Right now, we don't have any rain. There's not a lot of water gushing down the hill, but behind these two homes, it's a mess. What was once a patio area behind these homes has disappeared under a glut of mud that glopped down the hillside from McLean Street above.
I just checked the back. There's like 5 feet of mud on the back of my house.
So Rogers and his neighbors were told to leave while this hillside was assessed.
Pretty inconvenient.
So far, the mud is piled up against Rogers' home, but most of the water coming down is diverting around the house.
What leaked in yesterday was all that came in. I think the mud packed up and kind of created its own little barrier.
What these Allentown neighbors are experiencing has become increasingly common in our area over the past year. We've built a lot of homes on our hillsides with the risk of landslides above and below. Places like the Greenleaf slide last year are under regular surveillance. You can visibly see where further slides here have occurred despite the extensive remediation efforts. Greenleaf is one of many the city is keeping a wary eye on.
We have a route of perhaps 20 locations that the inspectors are going out and watching.
Places like List Street, Diana, Landers, Williams, Swinburne, just to name a few, and now, of course, Arlington. Mobility and Infrastructure Director Karina Hicks says it is a constant watch.
We have a number of our contractors on call to respond to any incidences that require excavation work or other kinds of emergency responses related to the slopes.
And Director Ricks also says that they need people to keep an eye out. If you're in an area that could be prone to a slide or you have suspicions the trees are leaning or whatever the case may be, call the 311 line and let them know, because if they see it early enough, they may be able to divert the water and divert the possibility of a slide. Live in Allentown, John Shumway, KDKA News.